Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Hope you guys are having a great day so far, getting ready for Halloween and all that stuff. So in this video, I want to go over my most recent Platinum Reset push. So if you guys been following this channel, I've been definitely pushing Platinum pretty regularly, at least for this year. So 2023, ever since I started my YouTube channel in 2023, it was mainly to record my platinum resets, just to see if I can improve and all that stuff. But I realized that I don't really have the time nowadays to go over past recordings and figure out what I did right or wrong. But it is a nice catalog of my platinum arena exploits, I guess, especially since I'm not super experienced with the format. Like I said, I'll only start this year and all that stuff. Obviously, I have a really good roster for this, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to start pushing platinum regularly. I'm obviously free to play. I don't have insane gear relative to obviously people with much more energy to spend on gear, because as free to play, you're going to be capped on energy mostly, as well as shards and other resources. But with that being said, this platinum reset is special. So I want to go over this one here with you guys today. Yeah, I unfortunately did not give live commentary, so I will be commenting as on this video recording. So I'm saying my defense here. So mainly I've been running this skeleton of a team. The three I've always been running has been Necrit, Duchess, and UDK. And then my DPS option would have shifted recently from Haruma to Taras. There has been some mentions of countering Taras with a kind of like an interaction bug. It's very niche. It's amazing how people find these things, but since people are playing this game a lot, weird things pop up, and then after some testing, they figured out that Taras can be countered. Basically, you can bypass UDK's passive by having Shamail's passive trigger first, and then having Wukong take the first turn, and then he can bypass the Death Knight's passive, and then Wukong can interact right away with Taras. So basically, Taras's Fear triggers Shamail's passive, which triggers the ultimate Death Knight passive. And then once Wukong gets the first turn, Wukong therefore does not have to deal with Death Knight's passive, and then he can interact with Taras. It's actually a really weird interaction. Like, as you can clearly see, multiple things have to happen. But that's one way to countering it. I don't know if it's been addressed or anything like that. But there is some rumblings about it. You guys can try it out. I haven't tried it out personally, but yeah. So I don't know if I should still use Taras. I think it's probably still okay to use him, since not a lot of people know about that strategy or how that strategy fully works. I don't know myself. But anyway, so this is my defense. Yeah, I've been running the shell for about for this whole year. Basically, my defense is very consistently strong. I think Python can sub in here for UDK sometimes, and then you would maybe have like another tanky like Leorius or Rhodos even works too. So for this first fight, this is my general speed team. My Arbiter is still my fastest champion on my account. I go for the attack up, and then I use Ethos still because Ethos has the multi-hit AoE, which can cut through Rhodos, for example. He also has a secondary AoE, which hits harder. So it's kind of nice to have two AoEs on one champion without needing to bring Kymar, for example. Yeah. So let's see here. So that's the reason why I still use Ethos. Obviously, I won't bring Ethos for any fights that I feel like he can't really handle, because there will be some defenses that he cannot handle. So you can see here he cuts through most of the team. Ultimate Death Knight is, obviously very annoying. Even with Stone Skin, he's going to be like at least 45 seconds to a minute fight, even just by himself if you can't remove his Stone Skin. So I'm looking down. I'm staying close to Platinum. We got about 20 minutes left till reset. And I'm loading up my tokens because I don't want to waste gems. I think it's time for a refresh, or maybe I go into here. I'm thinking like Mortu. I don't really have anything preset, and I didn't really want to think about a team for him. So I'm like, okay, just forget it. You just don't see Mortu anymore for any like platinum level defenses. 6-second farm here, outspeed them, go first, win. This one's like a nothing team, so just gaining points, getting closer to platinum, of course. 20 minutes, so we're still got some time out. I did decide to, since I wanted to push higher, I did decide to start pushing a little bit earlier. But I recommend if you're just trying to get into platinum, basically like if you're like a, if you think you got the roster and you think you got the gear, but you don't think it's that good, you can try to sneak into platinum. But that means you just basically start platinum a lot later. But if you want to climb platinum, it's still going to take a little bit of time. So this is my, I think, second or third time trying this strategy because I basically want to climb a little bit higher now. In the past, I was just happy with making it, but now I want to climb a little bit higher. So you can see this defense actually being very annoying here. And this Wukong hits like a truck. So he wipes out my ethos, and now I'm just wasting time trying to kill this two-man defense. It's actually very, very annoying. So even the A1 just kills ethos. It's going to be really hard to get him up and then line up the ally protection to keep him safe. Wukong cuts Arbiter in half with the A1. The lockout's not really helping here. And I can't get the ethos back, and there's the A2, wipes everything. I have to leave. Lose 11 points versus this two-man is actually kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up here and jump into this new fight. Okay, so we got a bunch of stone skin champs. Gonna take, a little bit of time just to run them out. If they're slow, it's gonna be a minute plus. If they're reasonably quick, it's like 45 seconds. Here, actually pretty tanky too. Was not able to do much damage on this Duchess. So the Horus goes down, threat goes down, and Duchess is locked out. So I'm just gonna chill, get back to the AoEs. All right, down. Gotta love the extra turn when it works out on ethos. Ethos is actually not a bad nuker, like in terms of like multipliers. He does need like an ignore defense, stone skin type extra on his abilities. Maybe on one of his abilities, that would be nice. I ended up swapping to this team because I do have the Wukong to deal with the UDK, and Taras is a little bit tankier than ethos. Yeah, the run's on auto, so his CP likes to revive Wukong. Alright, see the A2 not really hurting my team there. Alright, there we go. Big slam from Taras. Moving on. Yeah, I don't really use Taras on my main offense, just because my CP is not my fastest champion. My Arbiter is still my fastest champion. Main reason is I don't have full faction guardians on undead. I'm one champion off from full faction for 10 speed. So once I get that, I will probably sub my Arbiter for my CP. But right now my Arbiter is the fastest champion on my account. Her speed is 403. So maybe the fastest free-to-play Arbiter in the game. I don't know. I'd be surprised. There's some people with pretty insane stuff in this game, but I think it's pretty hard for a free-to-play player to get, obviously speed gear that rolls really good, unless you just farm speed all the time. But even then, that's no guarantee. All right, there we go. Ethos with the extra turn finishes it off. We are 13 points out of platinum, so about 2 wins. Looking at this, looking at Rhodos, we can cut through Rhodos. Sifi generally not going to protect the team as well as like Duchess, for example. But the Rhodos is protected by the ally protection. Mithralis can be annoying sometimes. Usually I outrun my own buffs, so my block debuffs sometimes wears off. And since I don't have a cleanse, if I get some unlucky hexes, then I will run into some issues. That's why I choose to manual this fight. Make sure we kill Necrit. Barely survives. All right, almost there. I don't think I can one-shot this Rhodos with the A2 from Ethos, so I'm kind of like, you know, gingerly approaching this a little bit here. Definitely the Rhodos is a little scary. Yeah, I could not kill him. Definitely a little bit scary. But I think we should be okay. And we got it. All right. All right, so moving on. All right, one win away from Platinum here. We do a fresh reset. Try to get some Gold 5 teams before we enter Platinum. It's just like a small strategy there. Get some softer teams. Yep, so this team, I mean, you know, generally it's probably soft. You don't really see Ramantu on defense. Got a Warlord. Unless the Warlord's like 400 speed, you're probably okay to be faster than him. So Duchess is locked out. Now we're just coasting to kill off the Candraphon. There we go. Just waiting for the Stone Skin to wear off and then laying on the damage. The Duchess, 44k, chunked off about 2/3 of the health, so not the tankiest Duchess here. All right, finally entering Platinum, 4169. We got 14 minutes to go. Gonna take on this team here. It's a little bit, you know, Valkyrie, Wukong, and then the UDK, of course. So it's going to be a probably DPS Wukong here. And we get really unlucky with the sheep. So that's going to be basically the end. My Ethos has like 180, 170 accuracy or something. So he can drop the weaken once in a while. And then, yeah, obviously triggering sheep is, yeah. That's pretty much GG here because once he wakes up from the sheep, yeah, he instantly dies. And then I'm just going to not bother here. Sliding back out. Going back in just because I feel like this team is, we got a little unlucky there with the weaken. We're faster so we can lock them up right away so they won't get the counterattack shields. And then one nuke should be able to at least kill some of them, I think. And then as you can clearly see, we got really lucky, unlucky with the sheep since our AoE was able to just kill everybody. Keep the Wukong down. Wukong is actually very annoying. This strategy I find with Wukong where he is built for damage, he is on defense, dies, comes back, is actually kind of effective. Because if he opens with the A2, if he's not locked down, he opens with the A2, it slams really hard. And if he kills somebody and then triggers, you know, his AoE damage, it's actually quite a bit of damage. So I think it's a viable strategy. Kind of like how people like play into Hefrak, like where they kill something small and the Hefrak just bombs them. Wukong is a similar kind of thing where you want him to die so he gets the turn meter right away and gets the free turn. Anyways, we're going on. No defense hit so far. We got 12 minutes left. Do a fresh reset. Coming right into Plat. So let's change up the teams here. I think we got the Harma and then the UDK. So I think we're gonna need some more. I was thinking to get more power in here, but we trust in the Ethos. Let's see what happens here. No Stone Skin on Pythion, so everybody just kind of melts. Kind of nice. That was a little bit unexpected, but if Pythion was in the 6-piece Stone Skin, then it would take a little bit longer. You'd obviously be alive, but unable to revive. So we're just gonna chop away at this UDK. Looks like you got counterattack accessories, so being extra annoying, killing off seconds. And he sheeps himself to waste more time, so being extra annoying here. His whole team was dead 40 seconds ago, but he's still alive and ticking. Being very annoying with the counterattack accessories. Probably misplayed there a little bit. I should have just went with the attack up. There we go. And then dead. So he chewed up about 50 seconds just by himself. Doing his thing. So here against Hegemon. I'm going to take my team with mostly Stone Skin champions, so Sifi, Warlord in Stone Skin. Do have the Fear for Kaimar as well. Alright, so no harm there. Boom. Should be game over here. Wasting time targeting. There you go. 16 seconds. Moving on. Don't want to go up against speed teams all the time. This team, yeah. So I wasn't. I think I was like humming and hawing. I'm like, okay, I don't want to bring a lockout, but then I'm like, it's Mortu. I can kill Mortu. I don't want to bring a lockout. So I don't really have a team prepared. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna bring somebody else here. I look at Rotos and then I realized that I took Rotos' gear off. So I can't even use Rotos if I wanted to. So I decided to bring in Harma. Harma is kind of like a guaranteed win condition, I guess, against Mortu, because Mortu cannot kill Harma with Harma's passive, obviously. So it's going to be a Turvote show here. So Turvote's coming in, one-shotting the Python, almost one-shotting the Mithril with the A1. And now it's just going to be waiting for the Stone Skin to wear off. Both of them with 2-turn Stone Skin, so very annoying. So just waiting now. Looks like we can actually press auto. I don't know why I did not just kill the UDK with the A2. Maybe a little flustered here. Trying to make up some time. Finally going down. Lines up perfectly with the A2 coming back and the Mortu Stone Skin going off. So it works out 1 minute. So moving on here. Some really tough teams at the bottom. I was thinking about it, but like the empowerments and the blessings definitely scare me away. So some soft, looks like some softer teams here, but I don't really want to gamble with the speed race here, because if you're going to bring a speed team at this level of platinum, you're probably going to be faster than me. Even though my arbiter is 403, there's definitely you know, non-empowered, non-blessed, so easily can be like 420, 430. So against this guy, we're going to be bringing in the Turvo again. Turvo versus Harma and UDK are actually very, very good. Good counter, I mean. So here you can either kill off the Revive or Harma first. Probably kill the Harma first, so my power on my Turvo goes up. Or we kill the Revive, so now they have no way to come back. Do we able to kill Harma here? Yep, we kill her with the ally attack. So great, great situation overall here. And now we're going to try to slice through, and we do 160k. Nobody's surviving that. And then the big chop. All right, scrolling down. See what we can get here. Looking at, yeah, looking at Harma again. Similar situation, UDK, Harma, Sifi, Duchess. So last time there was Mithrala instead of Duchess, so this time there's 2 revivers. As long as the lockout works, then we're good. So now we know Sifi is pretty fast, so Sifi might be able to run out the lockout. We want to kill the Harma right away, and then we're going to try to kill Sifi right away. Alright, looks like she ran out the bolster shield too, so that's really good. Ended up working out for us. There you go, 113k. And then Duchess, pretty tanky, only half her life gone from the A1. But we just gotta get back to the A2. Termir reduced. Chop, let's go. It would be nice if I had like some counterattack accessories or something on Turbo. 44 seconds, pretty good. So now we're farming up. We're at 119 placement with 6 minutes to go. So I'm thinking like, okay, if I fly too fast here with some really fast winds, I could land into, you know, somebody's kitchen, you know, in the top 50. But then I would get absolutely destroyed, because 6 minutes or 5 minutes is enough for a bunch of people to hit me. Even with the best defenses, you won't be able to last 5 minutes. So I think if I can beat this team and maybe wait like a minute or two and then play one more person, then I think it might be okay. So that's kind of like my plan right now. Like I'm planning that I can win this fight and then I will take a small break and then do one more fight. Because winning this fight puts me in the top 100. But it will also put me in danger of getting hit and having people be able to kill me. So anyways, we're just chugging along on this fight here. Gotta keep the turbo alive, and then somehow to get the revive off, which prolongs the fight, which in the end actually kind of works out for us, because we wanted a slower fight here. Anyways, we would have been waiting. So both revives down, but Harma is still a threat here. She is locked out. So that's good. Let's see if we can kill her. And we do. And like I said, slightly longer run here because they did get the team revive, but no problems. Because that's what we wanted anyways. We wanted to waste some time a little bit. Turbo coming in with the chop. Dead. Alright, 4.5 minutes to go. 140. So we just got hit. Yes, we just got hit. Mythical ally attack champion. Smacking us. Alright, so we're thinking maybe we got 2 fights left. 2 good fights left. We're at 140 right now. No one has hit our defense so far except for one person in the last couple seconds. Which is a little bit surprising, but, maybe my defense... I mean, the week before, my defense was like Swiss cheese, just getting busted up left, right, and center. But I think I was going too high. I was going too high into the top 100s and so forth. So a little bit too high. Alright, so this case we got Rhodos instead of Harma or Taras. So we still opt for Necrit because of the ally protection, as well as basically protecting us through Necrit's ally protection, or ally attack, sorry. Duchess, good. It's a good shout versus Rhodos here, just because my Duchess has Stone Skin and she's a little bit tankier. Protects the Turvo, revives Turvo. Lockout, Lockout keeps the ally attack, I guess, off of us. His Rhodos hits hard. His Rhodos is hitting hard for sure. Alright, managed to kill Necrit. This Rhodos is still a massive threat, and one-shots my Turvo, and I'm just like, no! So yeah, definitely very, very scary. Rhodos one-shotting through the ally protection. That was about 80 or 90k damage, big damage. He's building up the Rhodos too. You see his health stacking up. I'm trying to kill off this UDK, and I'm actually kind of sweating here a little bit. Just because I'm spending a lot of time on this battle. My Dutch is getting low, and down she goes. I'm super sweating now. If he got an extra turn here, he probably would have won the game if he managed to kill the Warlord. Alright. Showtime now. And then we actually were able to double chop him dead. So, worked out really well. We got 2 minutes, just clicked over 2 minutes left. Looking for one more good fight. Let's see what we got here. Who's going to be the final fight? Looking for the similar types of teams, right? We're looking for like UDK, Harma, one reviver type teams. Slow teams where we can lock out and then basically just chop down with Turvo. With the Turvo team that I have going on right now, it allows me to even hit like Marichka, Taras teams. So this is it. Gonna go with the Marichka, Taras. Hopefully nothing fancy here, all straightforward. Yep, looks straightforward, no bolster set even. And Lydia goes down. Not the worst, not the biggest deal anyways if she goes down or not. We have to kill this Taras or it's just a massive threat. Look how many A1s this Turbo's taking. We needed the big bolster shields. Keep everybody alive. And we got him dead. Okay, so we got him dead. Hopefully we are fast enough to keep them off us with the lockout, especially the Sifi. Looks like the Marichka is actually faster than the Sifi. And was able to place the strengthen, which is going to prolong this fight. Keep in mind we had just under 2 minutes to do this fight. So I'm sweating here. Got a minute left. Really want this win. Not sure where we are in the standings. Not sure if we got hit. But definitely want to win this one. Gonna come down to the last seconds here. Managed to kill Sifi, so we're pretty safe now. Now we just have to make sure we kill these two. Got the strengthen off, so a little bit annoying. Alright, Merchka's down. Let's go. Let's go. We need one more big hit here. And not enough. Get Turbo back. And got him. We actually only had 6 seconds and it just ticked off. Did you see that? Instantly ticked off. Instantly the time just went literally like 2 or 3 seconds. So we registered that win. That was pretty massive. And now we're just going through here looking for that chest. Got random maintenance. Thank you, Plarium. Still not there yet. I think we go over the log here. So yeah, go over a bunch of stuff. Inbox. What else we got? Let's go over the log, I think. I think we go over the log here. Nope, we go over the champions. Let's go over the champions first then. I'll pause it for you guys. I think I'm having a brain fart here. So this is my Turvold total stats. Yeah, 216, 317 crit damage. Got the masteries there if you guys want to have a quick look. Necrit and bolster set. I mean, I show these champions whenever I do like live arena and stuff now. So one warlord pretty much set. He's got the stone skin. It's fast, good accuracy. It's masteries. Lydia shield set. I need her at this speed for other content as well. War Master. She's not even built. Especially for arena. Here's my fast duchess. I did use her a couple times today. Usually I don't. Usually she's more for live arena. I don't know why I showed my Harma. She wasn't even played today. Oh, she was played today actually. One offense. Yeah. All right. So those are the champions. Let's go back. Let's see if our chest appeared. Defense. So show my defense here. We only got hit once. This was around top 125 roughly. Only got hit once. Our attack log is actually very strong. Lots of attacks, mostly wins, and actually the losses came on kind of weird comps. So we lost to this Valkyrie. We lost to the Valkyrie because Ethos got sheeped, and then we lost to this Wukong UDK pair, which is a little bit weird, but it is what it is. You know, I was like, oh, I should just edit it out. No. We gotta be humbled by the 2-man squad, right? Anyways, so yeah, just showing the attack log here. Some good defenses, of course, but yeah, I think we did well in picking the teams. There's our chest. Sweating it. Boom, baby. Boom. Officially, that's my best platinum finish. Top 100. I can say definitively now, fully free to play, top 100 platinum player. Let me know in the comments below if you guys know of another fully free to play player in the top 100 platinum. I think in the past this must have happened before, especially when platinum was in its, infancy, growing stages. But I think to do it in this meta is kind of insane. Like, to be honest, yes, I have Taras. Yes, I have, Sifi Warlord, all those guys. I used Warlord, like you guys saw the offense. I used Turvold for my offense, which was a guaranteed champion. I used Warlord because obviously Lockout's super insane. However, Warlord's actually not that good considering he needs Stone Skin to be good because Taras fears him. And since most defenses have Taras, you really need Stone Skin to make Warlord work, or have Yumiko if you're going to use Lockout. I do have Taras and I do have Sifi. I use Taras for defense. Obviously, he scares people into not attacking, I would imagine, but obviously not in the higher tiers. I don't use Sifi. So I do have all these champions, but I don't necessarily use all of them. Maybe to the fullest, I don't use all of them. So anyways, guys, really exciting reset for myself. I was kind of really had my heart pumping because I had a good ranking coming up, and I really wanted to perform well. Definitely wanted to get into the top 100. I just got in there, so I feel really good about that. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys have ever heard of another free-to-play player make it into the top 100 of Platinum. Like I said, fully free-to-play, $0 spent. You guys seen it all on this channel here. And yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to do better. It's obviously difficult, but you know, there's things that I can learn and try. So looking forward to that. And thank you guys so much for your time and watching the video. I hope you guys learned something, liked something, entertained. Anyways, guys, if I don't catch you guys, make sure you guys have a safe and happy Halloween. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.